No, we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live.
We're live. Facebook, internet, Spotify,
Instagram,
YouTube. We're not live on Spotify or YouTube or that, but Facebook. We'll be everywhere else.
Where I can, everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Spotify, Apple Music. Check me out.
Jesse's got some ICANN fans.
Big fan.
Listen in.
Yeah,
so we apologize about last night though, because we had a lot going on. I was at work. All of a sudden, a couple guys walked in and they were just cool as could be. And, I had to create the connection and they ended up signing up with us. So Jack and Dominic, welcome to the team.
Shout out to Extreme, man.
Yeah, shout out to Extreme.
This guy knows. Jesse knows things. He just knows, shout out to Extreme. I'm like, hey, where was it at? And Jesse's like, shout out to Extreme. Because he knows. He's Extreme everything.
Yeah, he's my AI guy. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
He's like an alien.
Right?
I am an alien.
For you guys that don't know, we would have got on a little earlier, but the aliens did come at us, and Jesse told us you got to watch out for the aliens. And next thing you know,
everything started working, bro.
Everything started working.
It was like, let there be light. Jesse was like, aliens, let there be sound.
No, I just wish you would have asked me.
I tapped into my inner alien, people.
Yeah. Next time, tap into your inner genie and give me some cool kicks. I'm over here thinking we're gonna be under a table. I just got my Crocs on. These guys got their Nikes flowing.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what's up? But no.
Hey, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
That's big facts.
That's what he said when he walked in.
No way.
He walked in on his sticks.
On the sticks! I can't stick, man!
What's up? But today's a really special day.
Yeah.
We're here over on the fermentation, of course, with Gary, ICANN Sparkman, and Jesse, ICANN Sparkman, Jesse Sparkman. We cultivate a nation to move against negativity and fight. What is that? Fight, isn't it?
Move against negativity.
Just move against negativity. We're not fighting anything.
I mean,
what can we fight? Our inner selves?
Well, that of course.
Yeah.
Always, that's always a battle.
Always.
Yeah. That's a daily battle.
Yeah.
This year is a bad neighborhood to be in all alone.
True.
So you gotta stay plugged.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Well,
so these are the things that Jesse has going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has June. Well, let's start here. Let's start like this. Tomorrow tomorrow, Friday, we're dropping the WMUZ The Light. 103.5.
It's going to be cool. You're going to be on the radio.
Yeah, we're going to be on the radio.
103.5.
8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be on the radio, 103.5 with Chris Stevenson, WMUZ The Light. Chris and I go back 20 years. Well, out of nowhere, we got brought back together 13 weeks ago. And now I'm his personal trainer, right?
And you're making him work.
I'm putting him to work. He's already dropped probably 4 or 5% body fat.
He's hustling to get that muscle.
He's hustling to get the muscle.
Yeah.
And he sees Jesse come in there. That inspired him. And now he asked us to be on the radio station to give like a little testimonial. So hustle and muscle, dropping it, Then WMUZ The Light. And then June 8th, Jesse's going to be ready for his bodybuilding show with the NPC. And then what's really big is June 22nd and June 23rd, Jesse, or Extreme Fitness, Macomb Wildcats, Rob Durham, Extreme Fitness with Rachel, me, we're joining forces, and we got the Sons of Beast coming out with C.C. Fletcher. We got
you've already lifted with him.
Yeah, Julius Maddox. Julius Maddox, the strongest man in the world. We got Midwest Kong, the Rep King, and then we got TD Smash, who pulls over 1,000 pounds on a deadlift. So we're documenting all these we're documenting all of these pieces through video to push for Netflix, HBO, Prime Video. Had a big day.
2 days.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Well,
Today's Thursday.
yeah,
Your grandfather's birthday.
yeah,
Let's
Shout out to Grandpa, man. World War II dog face soldier.
yeah.
hoorah.
That's what's so special, you know what I mean? And we didn't even plan it like that. It just happened like that. We were really like running behind and you know, always try to push, and then you just gotta kind of, you know, accept what happened, not fight it, and just, you know, let the universe take its course.
Yeah, always stay.
And I didn't. Hey, and we didn't even realize it till the last minute.
Right.
But I named Jesse after my grandpa in 1994. Jesse was born with cerebral palsy, and he was born 2 months early. So we found out on his first birthday he had cerebral palsy, and all I could really think of was like Jesse did everything he could get out on Grandpa's birthday, and he came out one day after.
Big fan.
Right. And yeah, Grandpa's Jesse, World War II dog face soldier. He's the one that instilled the I can everything in me at an early age of 14. And then iconically in 1995, I started to instill it in Jesse. And then in 96, we instilled it in Christina, his sister. And in 98, we had our third child, Jacob. And yeah,
Dice Walker.
Shout out
Check
to
out
Dice
his-
Walker.
Check out his music on all streaming
Oh yeah,
platforms
he's just
too, you know what I'm saying?
putting it all together with the music, the hip hop, the handicap hip hop, and yeah, I instilled it in him too because he also was diagnosed with cerebral palsy 2 weeks after birth, and then in 2000 we had our son Joseph, and Joseph, I mean the universe enemy devil tried taking him out, and that was a miracle. But we'll talk about that. This is part one because we want to kind of knock it out as fast as possible. But there's a lot to go over with what's going on with Jesse, and yeah. So
Hold on. Part one. Hold on. I got to go all the way back into hip hop handicap. You just kind of toss that out there, and there's a song.
yeah,
Hip hop handicap.
No, handicap hip
Or
hop.
handicap hip hop.
Yeah, it's
handicap hip hop.
Yeah,
Hip hop handicap.
Yeah.
So I was just listening to that today. Yeah, and I heard a few voices in there. So was one of those voices Dice?
It was me and my brother, yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
I was
Dice
listening to this
Walker,
today.
right.
Okay, so you and your brother were in that one.
Yeah.
I heard a few voices.
And that's actually like a movement that I actually started because like when I first started the hip hop thing, I didn't see too many people that had disabilities that did the rap thing. And then I got involved into the studio because I would always bug my mom and I'd be like, "Where's the nearest studio at?" And she hooked me up with the studio, man. And I saw a bunch of people that were handicapped that had disabilities or whatever you want to say that did the music too, and I thought it was the most coolest thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
It was the most coolest thing ever. And I've been saying the handicap hip hop thing, and now it's starting to come to fruition.
Yeah, you talked about it in the song. You talked about a revolution,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah.
Starting a revolution.
Yeah, it's a movement. Yeah.
Real, we give you music, something you can feel.
So
Yeah, something
honestly,
you feel.
so and
That's
a lot
that
of
one
people
too.
don't know this. Like he freestyled that whole thing.
Really?
Every part on there with Jesse,
Really?
he freestyled it,
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 'Cause
and we just recorded it. Yeah.
well, that's something you could feel. Like I was so this is actually my third episode
Yeah.
with Gary over here with the I Can Man. So we had me and Gary solo where we really dived into his past. We didn't go into everything, so we're leaving 5 years kind of on the table for us. Going to that story. Yeah, we really didn't dive into it, but if you want to hear about the previous, what happened before and after, we're going to talk about a lot of that 5 years during this episode. But one of the cool things was I don't really remember what was super cool about it because there was so much. I was going to take you somewhere, but I lost the journey I was about to take you on. I think I found it in my mind if I stopped talking for about 30 seconds, let him come back in.
Then number two, right? Our second podcast was with
Rob, yeah.
right here.
Yeah, right
So
here.
shout out to Rob. Rob letting us.
Yeah.
So Rob's opening up his doors here for us.
Yeah.
Right? We've known each other for probably 7 years now. We met at the gym, and now he's out there with me at Extreme, and we're getting ready to do big things, you know.
Big stuff. Don't you have a few people coming? Is that next
so
month or July?
we're actually working on like a little documentary. We're putting some big things together for Jesse, because everything that like a lot of people don't know, he has tunnel vision. He doesn't read. He doesn't write. He does hip hop music.
Again, going back to the first episode, I keep cutting Gary off here, and I'm going to do this repeatedly. I actually made a reference into this because I never knew this about Jesse, and in the outtakes, it was great. I asked him to sing a song about what's behind us and get into that. So I referred to him as a reindeer wearing blockers. And what did you think about that when you heard that? Like, was that a good analogy?
I thought it was kind of cool, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I never even heard that.
Yeah.
Like, I never even knew that was a thing.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, we used to go out with the spotlight and search for deer.
Yeah.
And then when deer see the spotlight, they lock in and they don't really have the peripherals. So for you, like, you're just over here with blinders on, you're only seeing directly in front of you, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't even, like, when I first figured out that I had tunnel vision, like,
You thought it was normal. You saw what you saw.
I didn't even think it was like something like that. I just thought it was normal. You know what I'm saying? And when people told me I had tunnel vision, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense. So you're saying you see a little bit more?
Yeah, because dude, it's kind of cool to realize, things like that. You know, like, when you realize you got gifts like that, this is what I think about it. This is what I think about everything that happens to me. I think everything that happens to me is a gift from God or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God that gave me the ability to be in the position that I'm in, because I can reach and teach other people that maybe might not know what the situation is. That it's okay to be who you are. Exactly who you are. You know what I mean?
But it's still a lot to reach those people, right? You can't just wake up each and every day and be like, I'm gonna reach those people. You have to make actions to do that. You have to get off your couch. You have to, like you said when you came in, you got to be ready. What was the saying?
Stay ready, you don't gotta get ready.
Stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so a lot of the things we did with Jesse was like out of enough, just kind of plugging it down, plugging it on. That's really how he advanced a lot. Even like with his YouTube stuff, you know, he started at a young age, like in the late 60s, and he just got practicing and then work over and over and over. And that's his go-to with his learning is
Yeah.
How do you remember everything you know? Like, so, like if you're not reading and you're not writing, it's all locked in here.
Yeah.
Like what's it like up in the head?
I just listen to things. Like when I do a song, I listen over and over and over and over and over and over.
Just memorize it.
Dude, I got a little memorize off the top of my head. Like I can't write the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
What's it look like if you write?
Doesn't look good.
Can you read? Yeah.
Like a big box.
Yeah.
Right? You ever see his writing?
Yeah.
It looks just like that.
It looks worse. It looks worse.
You're like, you're thinking about this.
Like Back to the Future.
It's worse. It's worse. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's literally how I remember everything.
Really?
Memorization.
Yeah.
So everything I have to remember is literally up here.
Yeah. So that's what's so cool too. Like we call it music therapy. We don't have
Dude,
no prescription from a doctor. We don't have any of that. You know, we don't care what the doctor said. That's one of our verses that they power.
Yeah.
Get that doctor.
Yeah.
They know some stuff.
But it's
like with the test tells them until they don't.
But the music is really it's therapeutic. It's done so much.
For real, like sometimes I'll be rapping sometimes, and I'll say words, and I don't even know what they mean. They just sound cool, and it fits in with whatever I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it really helped me expand my vocabulary and helped me expand like other things in my life. You know what I'm saying? So music's done a lot for me, man.
Music that makes you feel.
Yeah, when
You took me back. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say when I got like music that makes you feel. Exactly what you're saying. Music made you feel.
But when I stepped into the studio, like that second that I'm in the studio or on stage or whatever, like people say that like my disability or challenge or whatever you want to call it, for that second I'm on stage or that second that I'm in the studio, that goes away and I don't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Some of the words and some of the bars that you hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I used to go down on like almost like hustle a little bit as that.
Yeah.
Old boy smacks around the booty.
Yeah.
Like I used to give it to him, right? Like, come on, you can go deeper.
Is that how you do
It was almost
I watch you at the gym. Well, I watch you at the gym, and
Yeah.
I watch you when you're lifting with somebody. You're in their face. You're telling. It's that kind of. You learn that from him.
Yeah.
How he works with you.
Like literally, like that's why I started working out because I saw him doing it, and I was like, he bought me these little pink weights when I was like 3 years old.
Of course, it's big.
I would take them.
Of course.
I don't know why.
He wanted the firstborn.
I don't know why he picked the pink, but I ain't mad at it.
He wanted
a girl first.
I'm not.
It's alright. The pink's a good color.
I'm definitely not mad.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a good color.
Yeah.
But I remember I was younger and I would try to pick up the weights that he did, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, dude, when I get old enough, I'm gonna be able to do this. So I bought my mom bought the first weight set for me on Christmas, and I was down there every day. And then I got into the gym, and history was made there.
A lot of history because your music. It's all about muscle, like hustle and muscle, hustling and muscle. But it's so much of your music is inspired about working out, and then it's really cool because I know you're getting ready for a show. You're doing some prep. You're working with what's that like?
My boy Keith.
How many weeks out are you?
Like I think we're like 4 weeks out.
4 weeks out.
I think about like everything that I do, I put 110% into.
Yeah.
Because like if I'm putting myself into it, like I want to give everything I got to it. If I dedicate myself to something, I want to give everything I have to it. So when I say I want to do a bodybuilding show, when I say I want to do music, I don't stop until I get the result that I'm working towards getting. And if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, whatever I gotta do to get there, I'm gonna do it.
Well, you had taught him so much because I know you wrestled in high school too, right?
Yeah.
You did a lot of stuff.
I wrestled for 4 years for Warwood's Tower. Shout out to Greg Mayer and the whole team.
That's what I think that really set the tone.
The
foundation for him, gave him discipline. It helped him. It really helped him with his anger issues. Because some of the ways that he grew up.
I went to Tower.
It helped me.
Yeah, I know Greg. I know Greg.
You know Greg Mayer?
Yeah. Greg Mayer.
Those are my people, man. I love those guys.
I just got out of prison at that time.
Really?
And I was really, really rough around the edges, and it really helped, like just planting those seeds, trying to climb out of, that street life and the way you have to live in prison.
Yeah. You were like, look at him wrestling with a singlet. I've been wrestling
not just
naked.
that, just being around those types of people, I was embarrassed. I felt shame. I felt it was horrible.
I feel shame right now off that comment.
Why? No, you're fine.
I'm like, he's wrestling in a singlet and I was wrestling naked.
I know, I hate those, but
nah, dude, but it really helped me become a man. Like being on the wrestling team really gave me discipline and helped me become a man because
he started doing good in school.
Yeah, because dude, I used to freaking be angry a lot because like they didn't know how to help me with
teach
you.
You.
They were really
it was really tough for me, dude.
Some of the psychologists there. I was going up there on a weekly basis for a minute, and then once he got on the wrestling team, it gave me like something that I was able to use that like, hey, if you don't tighten up, I'm pulling you off the wrestling team.
And they even said that to me. They would say whenever I would start messing up in school, they'd say, look, dude, we're about to take this away from you. That was the one thing that would stand me.
But Jesse, really, and I'm not just being a defensive parent. Like they gave him the business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up there. His mom was worse than me, but she defended his little ass.
Oh yeah.
What was it like? So like in these practices and stuff, like going through, because obviously you have a disability, right? You can't read, you can't write, you walk on sticks, right? All this fun stuff. What was it like? So for the other wrestlers, when you'd have to practice and wrestle with somebody, were you like, dude, don't go easy on me, let's go, and then they go for like a double leg sweep, and you're just like,
at first, yeah, but then they'd be a little scared because a lot of people don't know how to react.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't live with people like me every day, so they don't know how to react to them. But like the more I started going there, and the more I started like building a relationship with them, it was a little easier for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
that's
built
like
a bond.
they were like my family. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember go ahead.
The reason why I created my Life Without Limits album, which was my first album, was because my coach Greg Mayer said this kid Jesse Sparkman was a Life Without Limits lifestyle. So because of him, we created my first album.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Of Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Greg.
Yeah,
Greg.
Really?
Dude, you should have saw when he wrote up for Jesse when everyone graduated the team and they had the big banquet. He put together a plaque and he said some of the most beautiful things about Jesse. Yeah.
Because we went to this camp thing for wrestling, and he would literally ask me, he'd be like, dude, you want me to freaking take you for a ride in the car? I'd be like, no, I want to work out with the team. So every time the team would go for a run or whatever they would do, I would go for the run with them. And he would literally have to tell me to get in the car. I wouldn't get in the car unless he said to get in the car. I would run the miles with the team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
So you really,
he's like Dave Goggins with it.
Yeah, you really living without limits.
Yeah. Because I don't really look at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a blessing to be in the position that I'm in because, like, it's tough some days, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm just blessed to be on Earth because a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to wake up today. I'm blessed to be on
100%. You got all your senses.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
You have them all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here. Yeah. Some people didn't get the opportunity to wake up today. I did.
Yeah, you can taste, you can touch, you can feel, you can see, you can
And
smell.
even if I could, I'd still be blessed.
Oh yeah. You did. You walked this earth. Like that's. I mean, you're 100% right. I mean, what is a sensation? A sensation can be taken from you like that.
Right.
We were just in a few years where they were taking sensations from us. We were losing taste, touch, some would lose feel. There's shit out there where you could literally, you could lose sensations in your fingers, smells, all the stuff through your mind, right? We're just coming at you. You said the power of the mind, right? It's always attacking you. You always gotta learn and push through it. And dude, you're inspiring me right now. I had such a great time for everybody out there, man. Watch that first episode with Gary, the second episode with Rob. Dude, Rob went through so much cool stuff. That's how he started this. Where we are today. This is Juggernaut Foundation, right? This is Juggernaut Kids Foundation, anti-bullying. That's what it started for. And this man. It's so cool, the mindset that you must have. Like, so I heard you were also on the TED Talk.
Yeah.
I know we might be skipping ahead. Is that skipping ahead? So you graduated what year around?
2013.
13. Okay.
13.
Okay.
2013, 2014. 2014. He was just starting to. Was it 2014 or 15 when you started to get into the gym?
To Keith and, you know what I'm saying, for making one of my dreams come true. Because I always said I wanted to do something like bodybuilding, you know?
Yeah.
And I've asked a lot of people to help me. He said that if I want to do it, we're going to do everything we can to get you there. So shout out to Keith.
Keith is Victory?
Yeah, Keith is Victory. He's like a brother to me.
I love him.
A big brother, a father to Jesse.
He makes a special appearance over in Hustle. You get that muscle, right?
He came out.
Yeah.
Him and Kim, his wife came out.
Shout out to Keith.
You know, they're real ones for real. you know, there's just certain people out there that do what they say what they do. And they're one of them. So, and that's where I think we're lacking as a society.
I think if we put people, sorry for that, but I think if we put people in the churches that people think that are quote unquote broken people, then that's when the revival comes from.
Yeah, I think that's the little piece that they're missing, and that's what I love about our journey, is that I'm utilizing Jacob. So Jacob and Jesse, to me, are like Elijah, and Jesse's handed the torch out to Elisha, which is Jakey, with the music, right, and giving him a double portion, and setting that, like, Jacob was shut down for years, you know, through the way he grew up or was raised, and now Jacob just out of no, and shout out to Marco, because we got a producer, Marco, that these guys just work hand in hand with. And the cool thing is being here with Rob Durham's place. Rob's opening up. He's got a whole nother building next door, and he's already opened up the doors for us. And we're gonna build out a music studio for people that has, you know, challenges with music, or with, you know, with getting around or whatever. So it's really like, we've got some iconic things going on. That's what's so sweet about the IC, the I Can Execute. That's what it stands for. You know, using these, I like the acronyms, I Can Everything, I Can Man. Like, all of these are things that are just being downloaded and utilized with auto suggestion to pull out the greatness out of these guys, and then to show others, right? A, you don't have to be afraid. B, it can be done. C, it just takes a little bit, you know, more, like, you know, hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, so, and, you know, yes, I've been through this, yes, I've been through that, yes, whatever. A lot of people are like, you're not very sympathetic, and I'm really not, because I raised these two, and I'm pretty empathetic. No, but I'm empathetic, and people think I'm crazy, and I am. I'm crazy about positive, you know, productive people who are ready to make a change, and yeah, so, like,
be ready. What is it? Be ready, stay ready?
Yeah.
Stay ready?
Yeah.
I need to learn these quotes from you guys.
Well, yeah, because, well, you just got to live by them.
Yeah. Well, I the quote that hits me on everything you're saying, and you're going, and you talked about it in your song, I can, I am. Right? Like, I think that's all you need to know. Like, I say that nonstop. Yeah, and it's weird, and you sit there and you're like, I can't.
Like, it's about this. Like, it's like this. So what we've done with Jesse and Jakey, so I don't even really like to get into, like, a lot of the past, because that's over with. Like, you really want to know what's going on now?
Yeah.
And Jesse's the proof. And he's got a song coming out called Jesse's Proof, and he made it. And now we're working on a documentary, like, we're getting into Netflix or HBO Prime. We're working on Jesse's Proof. So these are the things that Jesse has going on. Yeah. Okay. So he has June. Well, let's start here. Let's start like this. Tomorrow we're dropping, or not tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, we're dropping the WMUZ The Light, 103.5.
It's gonna be cool. You're gonna be on the radio.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the radio.
103.5.
8 o'clock in the morning, we're gonna be on the radio, 103.5 with Chris Stevenson, WMUZ The Light. Chris and I go back 20 years. Well, out of nowhere, we got brought back together 13 weeks ago. And now I'm his personal trainer, right?
And you're making him work.
I'm putting him to work. He's already dropped probably 4 or 5% body fat.
He's hustling to get that muscle.
He's hustling to get the muscle.
Yeah.
And he sees Jesse come in there. That inspired him. And now he asked us to be on the radio station to give like a little testimonial. So Hustle and Muscle, dropping it, you know. Then WMUZ The Light. And then June 8th, Jesse's gonna be ready for his bodybuilding show with the MPC. And then what's really big is June 22nd and June 23rd, Jesse, or Extreme Fitness, Macomb Wildcats, Rob Durham, Extreme Fitness with Rachel, me, we're joining forces, and we got the Sons of Beast coming out with C.D. Fletcher. We got,
You've already lifted with him.
yeah, Julius Maddox. Julius Maddox, the strongest man in the world. We got Midwest Kong, the Rep King, and then we got TD Smash, who pulls over 1,000 pounds on a deadlift. So we're documenting all these little, we're documenting all of these pieces through video to push for Netflix, HBO, Prime Video. A, B, he's got a Jesse's Proof song. Jesse, tell him, okay, so we've got this treatment all made out for Jesse's Proof, and it's based off of.
So one night, my buddy Vince, shout out to Vince, he showed me a special that Dave Chappelle did where he was poking fun at the handicaps, and I thought it was pretty freaking funny. So I said to myself, I'm gonna make a response to that. So I made a response to that, kind of like poking fun at myself back to him and letting him know, like, you ain't the only one that can make fun of the handicapped, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like my response to him through that song.
And we think, and the cool thing about Chappelle is his comedy is compassionate.
Yeah.
Right? He's not doing it to like hurt your feelings.
No,
he wants to bring out the humanity in you.
Yeah.
He wants you to like get it, crack up about it like I do with Jesse, right? And Jakey and all of their friends. Like when I'm with all of the friends with special needs, whatever name you want to call them, whatever way you want to label them, we have a ball.
Yeah.
We crack jokes, they crack on me, they call me names, I call them names. We laugh like you know what I mean?
And that's the thing that I appreciate.
And that's the same thing with Dave. You know, that's what we're trying to get the message across to America, to the world.
Is we're people too, and that's what I appreciate so much about my dad is he don't like my family. We don't look at things like that. We're just like people. We just do our thing, you know. And like that's what I appreciate so much about my mom and my dad is like they say whatever we want to do in our lives we can do. We just gotta put all into it, you know. So I appreciate it.
I get the feeling of that. Being with him, I mean, I imagine he was probably a lot.
He was a big impact in my life.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, he's a big guy too. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, dude,
people get nervous. I'm intimidated. This, that, but really, you know, the journey that took place, like. I think anybody would adapt though. Yeah. So this is normal to us. Yeah. And we're just trying to show others like what's normal. Yeah. Right. And we look at it like people look on the outside looking in like, yeah, I couldn't do that. Well, you could. Yeah. You just aren't in that position. So that's where the empathy comes in, and there's no and the sympathy. You're right. It isn't there. Yeah. Like it's frustrating when you see people taking the fucking easy way out. Yeah. It's like very, you know, like it's like no excuses. Like I give them the business, but I can't give you the business, and you fucking got it way easier. Like eat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
But
I know, Dave. Yeah, you didn't know what you was in for.
Well, I was still thinking. I also have a thing with Dave Chappelle. I mean, it's tough about handicap. He did a whole skit about me too. He did a whole skit about me, about Fuhrman.
Why? Well, tell me.
Fuhrman, you're gonna have to look it up. I can't talk about it here. Fuhrman's a racist name.
Oh yeah.
The whole the whole skin on Fuhrman. I'm just like, what's up, Dave? What's up, man? Now you get out of
We gotta get you in the booth, man.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Dave.
What's up, Murph?
Yeah.
So the big things are is I really wanted to bring Jesse on here though.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Because really, because of the past, I've never really, brought out and actually shared, Jesse's talents and really Jesse's the catalyst to our whole family, because when I did go to prison, he was the only one that unconditionally carried me through it, And then the coolest thing is this. It was mine. So raising Jesse, I listened to a lot of different genres of music. He really took a liking to Stevie Wonder because he was blind. Yeah. But his favorites, Tupac.
That makes it too. I told your dad you reminded me of Tupac and Miley. That's how you're like a mix Tupac, Biggie, and Miley.
I love
right?
Tupac and Biggie.
What about Miley? What about Miley?
But no, but listen, you got to hear this out, because so he fell in love with the music. Yeah. So then I end up leaving for 5 years. Yeah. He has to be the father, big brother, man of the house, cerebral palsy, right? Yeah. Bullied at school. So he really had to adapt. So how did he get through that? Through the music that was like planted in him. That's therapy. That's very therapeutic. So then 5 years later, I get out, right? Yeah. 2 years after getting out, shaking the cobwebs, trying to pull it all back together, institutionalize whatever you want. Carrie, Jesse's mom, gets him into some music therapy, and Jesse creates Life Without Limits. And then I move into my mom's basement for 5 years, and Jesse's Life Without Limits CD is what carried me through. So my music carried him through me being gone. Then his music is what really got me focused and really gave me purpose again, because I saw the strengths and I just wanted to keep pouring into that. So I just kept downloading and it just caught fire with him. And from when he started until where he's at right now, it's life changing. I mean, he's advanced so far. Oh, dude, we've got 10 bangers on deck right now that are we're ready to drop. Oh. He's getting ready to join forces with King Nubs, right?
Yeah, him too.
Like we're talking about June 22nd. We're supposed to have a fundraiser with the Macomb Wildcats.
June 22nd.
Yeah, so the Sons of Beasts are going to come. They're going to do the meet and greet at Extreme, and then after the meet. This is Saturday. So after we do the meet and greet all day at Extreme Fitness with the Sons of Beasts, and I think there's a lot more people coming than that. This is going to turn into a movement. Right. Then we're going to go to, Rob's got a banquet hall. I'm not sure which one we're going to go to yet, based on how many people we think are going to come, and we may have to upgrade a little bit. But then we're going to have a banquet fundraiser for the community, for the Macomb Wildcats, to get juniors 14 and under, into football and athletics, and then they're going to give keynote speeches, and then Sunday we're going down to back to Extreme. I'm going to push Julius Maddox to put up 800. Right? The guy's already at 752, 7 something.
It's a hike though, like 40 something pounds.
No, but he's already hit 790 something unofficial. Like I don't know how one unofficial.
All right.
And then CT Fletcher coming in, the godfather of fitness.
How are you feeding these guys? How are you feeding them?
Like it's all coming together.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this banquet. Do you feed them at this banquet?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be enough food?
It's gonna be all you can eat.
Yeah, I'm thinking these sound like some big dudes, man.
They're big dudes.
But think about that, and that's gonna spark. So
yeah, that's cool. It's gonna be a big movement in Macomb County.
It's gonna be the biggest. It's gonna be the biggest muscle and fitness event that's ever taken place. And Blind Fury. So we're talking about getting Blind Fury working. This guy's blind. He's hip hop. He's gangster. Jesse, him, Nubs, Gifted Hands, all these guys come together, mixing music with muscle. That's our hustle.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all with people that most people kind of look at funny.
Yeah, I know. This we could. I know it's funny when we got on here. Gary's like, "Dave, you're extremely long-winded, man. I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth and keep this down to 30 minutes." No, he didn't say any of that.
Yeah.
But he did say he said, "Dave, we're gonna try to keep this to 30 minutes because and I was like, yeah, dude, we can do that." No, we can't.
Yeah.
And we probably did not.
No, we're at about 35. We're at about 40 minutes right now.
Okay.
I think we're at about 40, maybe 40, 45 minutes.
You guys
But
wanna
I
keep
do
watching?
because there's a part 2.
You guys want to keep watching, or what do you think?
But I want to
put in the poll.
But I
Put a
want
poll up.
But I want to be able to drive some traffic. Like this is all cool, funny, right?
But no, it's cool.
No, but this is more than just being funny. Like we're impacting people's lives now.
Yeah.
Like we became influencers. We became, like these speakers. We inspire others now. All right here, and everything that we went through was for a time for what's up and coming. Reaching out for help. That's a challenge. So Jesse's website's just about to drop. So you can go to icaneverything.com, right? We're doing a Give, Send, Go. They're announcing that on Christian Radio 103.5 Friday, right? Because we got to generate some funds to help him achieve a goal, right?
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity. This isn't us begging for money.
No,
this is us. We're giving others an opportunity to give back, pay it forward, get involved, come together, unite. What is America? The last 4 letters of American is what? ICAN.
Yeah.
Why don't we start doing that? Why don't we jump on board? So we got to Give, Send, Go. It's called Jesse's Proof, JESSES Proof. And think about, looking at my past, right?
Yeah.
You can look at that all you want, or you can look at what we've done and go, fucking Gary, Jacob, Jesse's Proof. Yeah, that's that.
If I'm gonna Google, I'd rather Google that. Like honestly, there's more power to that. That's the future.
Right, Jesse's Proof. Don't look at the past.
Cool.
Move into the present. Stay in the present. Look into the future. Make plans, but always stay in the presence, right? That's what the gift is.
Yep.
And that's what this is all about. That's why I wanted to bring you in, right? You've been with me for 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
All that stuff that I did, how we met, right, at the gym, and then if I didn't have the foundation that I had, that was probably one of the most traumatic times of my life, other than my mom passing away. And if I didn't have what he helped put in me, and Jacob, and overcoming all of those things, I wouldn't have been able to make that, right?
Yeah.
So now, and I did, and then the door opened up at Extreme Fitness. All I had to do is stay present.
It's nice too because you can see through that door. You can
Well,
see
I
in.
mean, it's an upgrade all the way around the block.
Yeah.
But what the toughest thing was losing the connection.
Yeah.
And I didn't lose them; they're all coming with me now, right?
Yeah.
But it's so the connection is greater than the charm. It's very cool, charming people. It's very cool, but creating that connection, that sustainable relationship, that's lifelong and lasting, family.
Can't beat that.
That's what we do. So, and I do. I just want to kind of end it at this, because we've got more. But you can find us at Extreme Fitness all day long. Macomb Wildcats, Rob Durham, my dog.
Shout out to Rob.
WMUZ The Light, Friday, 8 o'clock, Christian Radio, FM, Chris Stevenson, the Give, Send, Go. You can go to Jesse's Proof. It's Give, Send, Go, Jesse's Proof. Just read it if you want to be part of it. Cool. If not, no big deal. And then,
Look out for the hustle and get that muscle video we got dropped.
yeah, that's dropping today.
Yep.
The Hustle Muscle video is dropping today.
Yep.
And yeah, and then June 8th, NPC Ypsilanti, Remy, Michigan State Bodybuilding Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then June 22nd and 23rd, it's the biggest muscle and fitness movement. Mixing music with muscle, fundraisers, everything, and it's a time for a come together. Let's bring America back to, you know, like it's a foundation. Let's bring it back and come together as humanity.
You heard it here first from the captain, people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a blast. You can also find us on the Fuhrmantation on YouTube. But this is, I mean, I always like to, you know, and end with you got to be teachable and shareable. Accept that knowledge, share what you know, to learn what you don't, and repeat. And it's funny. I mean, I could literally sit here all day and accept knowledge from you guys, and then share what I've learned, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Thanks
And
for having us on your
research.
show, Dan.
Dude, you guys are the show. Like honestly, like none of this would have happened. I had my chiropractor pushing me, saying start this, and then he kept calling me the podcast guy.
Yeah.
Nick LaRosa over there with the money fade. He's got a grandfather sitting in his closet back there, dude.
Yeah.
This thing just glows and hums and all kinds of stuff. And now here we are sitting here in Rob's place with you guys, and man, I so badly want to send us off with. You talked about Jesse freestyling about with Greg and stuff, and that was the first song fully freestyled. And I mean, I just really kind of want to hear freestyle right now a little bit. I mean, can I throw some of these words out at you?
Yeah.
Can I toss some of these words out? Can me and your dad pick like 6 words and you freestyle it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just do this.
No.
Here, we'll do it. You got to give him an instrumental.
Okay, well, wait, you got to pick some words. You got to pick some words. Success.
Success.
Okay. You grab a word.
Effort.
Effort.
Success, effort, and coachable.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get
No,
in
not
here.
too many.
One more.
Uh,
One more. Believe.
Okay. Success, effort, coach.
One more. Achieve.
no,
It goes with believe. You gotta believe to achieve.
Yeah.
Success. You just gave me a ball right there.
That's enough.
Wait, what do we got? Success, believe, achieve, teachable. What was my first one?
Success.
Yeah, help me out. Was it dream?
No.
It was a dream. Are you sure?
Success.
Believe.
Coachable.
Coachable.
Success, believe, coachable.
Just let him go.
Dream.
Okay. Look, so I'm sitting back and I'm just chasing the success, and I just want to know, homie, by God I am blessed. And what I do, I sit back and I achieve my dream. Let them know for real, dog, I'm doing it with my team. And I ain't never stopping. But when I get into the studio, just know I'm locked in. I'm locked in, homie, and know that I'm gifted. And when I'm going in, homie, know my mind is just shifted. And let them know I was born with this disability. But one thing you can never do is take out the will in me, homie. I gotta let them know what I do. I just keep it real. And when I get up on the mic, I explain how I feel. But sometimes in my life it was hard. But let them know I will have a conversation with God. And He will let me know I'm gifted, dog, and I ain't never gonna stop. So, bro, what I do, I paint pictures when I get on that mic, and I sit back and I let them know what I'm doing. I'm like sitting back and walking up with canes and letting them see. Get up on the microphone, and dog, you can never stop me. And I just let them understand. When I go in, dog, let them know I feed my family, dog, and I just let them know I'm painting pictures. And when I go in, homie, it reminds them of scriptures, dog, that's what they saying. So when I go in, every time, dog, I'm just praying that I can make a difference. Let them know for real, homie, what I'm doing, getting lifted. What I'm doing, getting lifted when I'm in the booth. All I wanna do is sit back, dog, and speak my truth. Sit back, speak my truth, and just let them see. I gotta let them know, dog, the I can was still me by my dad. And that's one thing that I understand. Let them know for real, dog, what I'm doing. I'm like, man, the one thing I understand, by God, I am gifted. Let them know for real, when I go in, my spirit's getting lifted. Spirits getting lifted, dog, and I ain't never stopping. I let them know handicap hip-hop, we the only option. Check out my brother's music and mine too. I let them know for real, dog, what you gotta do is just grind through this life and understand that you loving it. Let them know for real what I'm doing. I'm just like,
Oh, that was great.
Appreciate it.
My dog, Jesse, I can.
Appreciate it. I missed a couple words.
I'm over here like, man, you had me believing those, so you don't even need. But
I missed a couple words. I know. I missed it.
That was a lot of words. I don't even remember what I told you. I mean, Gary sent us out, and then we'll see you guys later. Any last things?
No, just check us out on any social media platform, but really it's icaneverything.com. You'll be able to navigate through there through icaneverything.com. We just got that dropped, so all the links and everything should be in there.
And you'll be able to get some fly gear like this.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have one last thing. And I know, and again, this is why Gary told me to keep it 30 minutes, because I will just continue to talk. And I'm sorry for anybody out there on Facebook watching this right now, but I want to go back, and I touched on Jesse's TED Talk. I didn't learn about that, but what I did learn about was everything Jesse has gone through in his life to this point, and what he's going to continue going through, and making life his own world, right? We all have this world, and we're all living in it together, and it's beautiful, but you have a resilience unlike anybody, and you won't stop. You give 110%. So I was just thinking maybe you could look into the camera and tell people.
Stay ready. War ready. All I do over here is just stand in the truth. That's what I do every time that I step in the booth. My name Jesse, I can war ready to shoot. So you better understand if I'm coming for you. Learn to duck or get smacked when you quack. That's what's up. Never lag facts on the track. The time is up. I'm back and I'm packing the truck full of handicap killers, and we backing it up. Just add it up. My team, we kings, keep the temperature right for all types of things. We're full of champions, all types of rings. Just step it up and we can fight in the ring. Hand-to-hand combat, the bell gon' ring. I carry 2 weapons and they like to swing. Ding! War ready and the aim is steady. I'll have you like Eminem, puking mom spaghetti. Yeah! And this vibe is heavy, like the crown on my head, all I see is red. I got it from my pops and you heard what he said. Spark man got heart.